Hello, hello. Oops, I think the music's still going here. Can you hear me? All right. We're going to get this technical situation, but we're doing a lot better now. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Legacy Builders. Happy Tea Time Tuesday. Great to see you all. Come on in. Come on in. Join me wherever you are. Facebook, of course, our Facebook community, who I love, love, love speaking with and communicating with. Then we also have our Instagram community. Hello there, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Come on in. Let's begin our conversation. But as always, let me know what you're drinking as you join me, whether it's tea, coffee, water, whatever your beverage of choice is, any combination of those. Come in and join me for tea time. Mm. Morning, morning. Let me see what we have there. Morning, Tamika, Daniel, Sheila, Maggie, Kalandra. So great to see you. Dr. Anelli, Gabrielle, come on in. Good morning, community. Come on in. And as always, my dad joining me on Instagram. Great to see you. And seeing all the other people on Instagram. Come on in. Great to see you. And you have your tea. I love all the variety of drinks I see here. Hibiscus tea, watermelon, cucumber, mint tea. I love that. All right, Tamika, you always have such great varieties there. I love it. Okay, for those who don't know who I am, my name is Marcella Malling Williams. I am a behavioral financial advisor and the co-founder of Legacy Builder Group, where we help families create impactful multi-generational legacy wealth. And today I want to be with you briefly to have a conversation about a client situation that occurred. And if you saw the email that I sent out, the notification about today's tea time, you kind of got an idea of what was going on in the situation. But here I am to share some more details. So a few weeks ago, I received a text from a client, and during today's conversation, I will be referring to this person as the client, so they will remain anonymous. And I'm just grateful that this client gave me permission to share the story, because this person wanted to use their experience to really help others avoid this pitfall that they stumbled into. So I received this text a few weeks ago. And this is from a client who Mark and I recently started working with earlier this year. I believe it was March. And they received a multi six-figure windfall earlier this year, which is why they began working with us. They had such a great plan laid out. They wanted to use this asset to optimize their ability to build multi-generational legacy wealth for their family. And they were determined to, I mean, they had such a great plan to get this accomplished. And we were going to work with them to really tweak out the plan, make sure that we can help support this person, this client, in this process. Unfortunately, things did not go as planned. And 3 months later, it was all gone. Just like that. In 3 months, it was gone. So I received this text, and the text, the person in tears, when we did finally talk, it was hard for them, and it just broke my heart. I felt so bad because I know how badly this client wanted to go through this process and build this plan for their family, for themselves. And there are a few things that occurred that led to this process. Yes, Kalantra, all those emojis, absolutely. We were feeling all of those. After, this person went through, had a session with me, they had a meeting with Mark as well, and we coached this client. And afterwards and through the process, this individual really got a lot more clarity about, why, how this happened, and most importantly, the lesson to pull from this and how to make sure it doesn't happen like this again. And even in that session, I remember sharing that, first of all, you're human, there's a lot of tough love going on there. Express that this is a very human mistake. It's a human problem. And so this just means you're human. And there's some factors that we have to look out for to make sure that this doesn't happen again, and that the next time money comes in your possession, I'll say yours as in you as well, my community here, but even in this individual's possession, because it won't be the last time this individual comes across a large sum of money. How do you make sure this doesn't, how do you avoid this issue all over again? So we hear, and I hear this so often, we hear that more money, more problems. And that's why I titled this talk, More Money, More Problems, because it's something I hear. I even heard it just last week in a premarital financial counseling session I had with some clients. And so we hear it constantly. And many people really convince themselves that this is the case. The more money you have, the more problems you have. And after going through this experience with this client and just, what Mark and I do in our profession, we know where the problem actually is. The problem that comes with more money is more money, more financial decisions. So it's not more money, more problems. It's more money, more financial decisions. That's what we have to be aware of. The problem with when it comes to first generation high income earners and legacy builders like you is not taking the steps to elevate your financial intelligence along with your tax bracket. I'm going to say that again. The problem is not taking the steps to elevate your financial intelligence along with the growth of your tax bracket. That's where the problem is. And let me be clear on what financial intelligence is. When I say financial intelligence, I am talking about your ability to make smart, responsible, value-based decisions about your money when you are faced with difficult and competing emotions. That will get you every time, those emotions. More money means more financially intelligent decisions are required. And I'm going to keep it very real today because that's what you're here for. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Some of you are currently not in a position, or you currently do not have the financial intelligence to handle more money. Yeah, I'm saying it with tough love. Some of you don't. Some of you are here praying, hustling, doing whatever you can, buying every course, pulling everything it takes to make more money. Yet you do not have the financial intelligence to handle more. And when more comes your way, you're more likely to make the same mistakes that you made with a little. And this is one of the things I even shared with this client that, okay, you lost a few $100,000. Imagine if it was $1 million. I don't have to tell you about the lottery winning stories. Millions, people lose millions because they did not elevate the financial intelligence along with the money that came their way. And if you do not take the steps to elevate your financial intelligence as your income grows, your attempt to build multi-generational legacy wealth will fail. Yes, I know that sounds so harsh. But again, I know this needs to be heard. The reality needs to be faced. You have to drive your emotions. You have to be in control of your emotions and not allow your emotions to drive you. And when you can take control of your emotions, when you do elevate your financial intelligence, you then become mentally equipped to build legacy wealth. That's what it takes. That's what you're capable of doing. But you're not capable of doing it just because you want to, just because it's going to come through osmosis, or you're just going to lay there and pray really hard and you're suddenly going to be able to handle millions when you're struggling to handle thousands. You have to grow mentally and grow, and specifically in this area of financial intelligence. And if you are among the first few people in your family that makes a high income, if you are that first chain breaker, I like to refer to you as chain breakers and generational cycle shifters. If that's you, you have to consistently work in improving your financial intelligence. And I'm seeing the comments. You're getting this, the level of your training. Oh, yes, Kyla. I have always loved that quote. Kyla said, you will fail to the level of your training. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Daniel, gut-wrenching truth. Absolutely. Thank you, Francesca. Yes, writing down what I just said. Thank you. Pesky, those pesky emotions, Calandra. I hear you. Oh, and then Calandra talks about a Netflix documentary called Broke about athletes who have lost millions. Oh, I haven't heard about that. That is definitely my kind of documentary. So I will be checking that out. Thank you. So, and yes, Sheila, yes, that's why we are here and learning how to elevate our financial intelligence. That is why we're here, right, Sheila? That is why we're here, community. We are here to increase our financial intelligence. This is why Tea Time Tuesday is here. And this is why in August, I will be hosting an online course specifically designed to help you elevate your financial intelligence, to equip you with the tools to grow as your income grows, to handle being that first generation high income earner, first generation legacy builder, giving you the tools so that you can overcome financial anxiety and elevate your financial intelligence, overcome your financial fears, and elevate your financial intelligence. So in August, I want you to keep a lookout as I close out today's session, because I told you I'm going to be more brief now. I want to just pop in and pop out so y'all can get back to work. But in August, I will be hosting a webinar, a session. It'll be an online course just for my legacy builders. So keep a lookout. Those in the group in our community will be the first to know. So if you're not a part of the Facebook community, first generation, I'm trying to name of the group, the Legacy Builder Group for First Generation Millionaires, mental blank there. So be a part of our Facebook community, the Legacy Builder Group for First Generation Millionaires. Join us on Facebook. You will be the first to get the notifications about this session, so you can sign up, and then it will be available to others. Get in that class. I am ready to equip you for the rest of this year on what's to come. Mark and I are here to do this. Stay tuned. Some really great things are going to be dropping in the next couple months. So remember, elevate your financial intelligence. That will prepare you for financial abundance and windfalls that are sure to come your way. And Mark and I will be here to help you every step of that process. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me in today's Tea Time. Remember to join me next week as we work together as a community to develop the behavior that will build our legacies. I'll see you next time. Bye.